place men prayed to possess. A blessing they called it, a curse nonetheless. From the moment I breathed, I was no longer mine, just a prize for the powerful to covet in time. Kings filled their cups and spoke of my name like I was a kingdom instead of a dame. Every promise they made had a price underneath. Every vow hid a chain wrapped in flowers and wreaths. I was Helen of Troy, the woman they blamed for the pride of cruel men and their hunger for fame. 1,000 ships sailed, 10,000 men died, but ambition wore armor while beauty took the crown. They say Troy burned down for a woman's embrace, but cities don't fall from the curve of a face. No kingdoms collapse when men's egos collide. I was only the story they told to survive. I watched young boys leave with their fathers' old swords, chasing glory in songs they'd never live for. They marched from their homes while their mothers stood still, already heartbroken before the first kill. The sea carried soldiers, the shore carried grief, and death grew abundant while mercy grew brief. For 10 bitter years, every sunrise arrived to count who was breathing and who hadn't survived. I was Helen of Troy, the woman they blamed for the pride of cruel men and their hunger for fame. 1,000 ships sailed, 10,000 men died, but ambition wore armor while beauty took the crime. They say Troy burned down for a woman's embrace, but cities don't fall from the curve of a face. No kingdoms collapse when men's egos collide. I was only the story they told to survive. Achilles wanted glory, Hector wanted home. Both ended as names carved in weathered stone. One died for honor, one died for his land, and neither was killed by a woman's hand. The gods stayed silent while the arrows flew. The victors wrote lies and the whole world believed. That's the way history buries the truth. The dead get forgotten, the myth gets repeated. I was Helen of Troy, but listen real close. The war wasn't started by love at all. It was greed dressed in armor, pride dressed as law, and men who wanted more than they already owned. 1,000 ships sailed for reasons untold, for power, for conquest, for silver and gold. Yet centuries later, the lie still remains, not that men chose the war, but that Helen was to blame. The kings became dust, the warriors became bones, the walls became ruins, the truth became stone.